Test, test. Test, test. Oh, perfect. Welcome back here to a different setup for PHA hockey here tonight. Today we have another 2-game series between the Camel City Mafia and the Bada Bing. Here set to take place around 9 p.m. Followed by a 10:30 matchup between the Trash Pandas and the Dash City Ducks. The Camel City Mafia come in tonight sitting in second place, just 1 point behind the Carolina Reapers. Mafia is sitting at 2-0, while the Reapers come in tonight 2-0-1. On the other side, the Bada Bing are also here tied in second, being as well 2-0. The one main difference between the two teams so far this season is that the Mafia have scored 12 while giving up 8, and the Bada Bing have scored 19, giving up 1. Once again, this is a slightly different setup here for the PHA setup here tonight. I'm using Livebarn. I'm watching Livebarn while recording here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Much different setup, and as you can tell, there's not any background noise. There's not really much I can do about that here tonight. I would also use a scoreboard tonight. Being said, if I did, it would be extremely impossible to watch the game as well, so there will be no scoreboard tonight. Once again, tonight's game is between the Camel City Mafia and the Bada Bing. The Mafia should be in their black jerseys, as they are considered the home team, while the Bing should be in white, as they are listed as away. Gonna take a quick break, and when I come back, I'll take a quick look at the goalie standings here in the early goings of the 2023-2024 season. This has been PHA Hockey. Welcome back here inside of the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Annex. This time brought to you by watching it on Livebarn. Bobby is off of the Zamboni. Players have started to make their way back onto the bench. Welcome back here inside of the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. Current win leader here for the goalie standings. Three-way tie for first between Travis Nin, Mike Welch, and Zach Parks. All three of those have 2 goals apiece. 3 wins apiece, excuse me. There's also a current 3-way tie for last between Spike Lauinette, Evan Goldberg, and Donald Donaldo. As for goals against, Travis Nin leads the way by quite a large margin. He's only given up 1. Zach Parks in a close second, giving up 8, with Mike Welch in third, giving up 11. As for goals against average, Travis Nin is also in first at a .5. Zach Parks remains in second with a 3.65. Excuse me, no, he jumps to second at a 3.65, and Zach Parks falls to third with a 3.97. Here tonight, it's hard for me to tell exactly what is up on the score clock, if anything, at the moment. So I'm going to set a timer on my phone so I'll know exactly how much time's left for each period. As for tonight, it is the Mafia facing off against the Duck, Mafia against the Bing. Both are in a tie for second place. Second and third. Both being 1 point apart from each other. As the Carolina Reapers sit in first with 5 points. Mafia and Bing tied for second with 4. Squirrels with 2. Pandas with 1. And then the Dash City Ducks hold down last place, holding with a solo 0 points. So the matchup tonight will have the winner take full possession of first place, as long as it comes by a regulation win. As for us, it's still hard to tell exactly what's up on the score clock, but I assume there's just a few moments left for warm-ups. While we wait, let's take a quick look around the FPHL. The next game scheduled within the FPHL comes on Thursday, January 11th, between the Blue Ridge Bobcats and the Carolina Thunderbirds. Puck drop is expected to be at 7:35 Eastern Time. Between the two teams, Carolina has found themselves to be 5-0 so far in the early goings of the season. First coming back all the way to November 3rd in a 4-1 victory for the Thunderbirds, followed by November 4th in a second game of a home-at-home series, winning this one at home also with a score of 4-1. The last game dating back to December 22nd, which was Whitfield's last game before the end of the 2023 season. The Thunderbirds found a way to win that game 5-0 in a game that felt like it was 1-1 throughout 60 minutes of play. As for standings, the Columbus River Dragons sit in first in the Continental Division, sitting with 53 points, followed really closely by the Carolina Thunderbirds, sitting at 52, followed by the Mississippi Seawolves, who have 3 more games played than the Thunderbirds, with 35 points, with a 1-game lead over the Port Huron Prowlers at 32, with a 10-point advantage over the Baton Rouge Zydeco, sitting in 5th with 22 points. And then in the last is the Blue Ridge Bobcats, sitting with 15 points. Moving over to the Continental Division, the Binghamton Black Bears sit with 58 points, on top of the entire FPHL. Followed behind, semi-closely, is the Motor City Rockers with 43 points. Then the Danbury Hat-Tricks of 39, Watertown Wolves of 25, and the Elmira River Sharks of 19. As for the competitive division here tonight, the Camel City Mafia will take place against the Bada here in a few minutes, followed later tonight by the Trash Pandas and the Dash City Ducks. Supposed puck drop for that game is at 10:30. The next night for competitive league play will be Sunday, January 14th, between the Trash Pandas and the Camel City Mafia. Puck drop for that game set to be at 10 p.m. Alongside on Sunday, January 14th, there will be a developmental league game between the Spitfires and Thunderbolts. Both games will be brought to you here on YouTube. As for the first game at 8:30 between the Thunderbolts and Spitfires, there will be no broadcaster, as I will be playing for the Spitfires that first game. As warm-ups have come underway here for the first of two between the Mafia and Bing. The home team of the Camel City Mafia are in black, as mentioned previously, and will be skating right to left, as the Bing are in white and will be skating left to right. Puck is dropped, one back by the Mafia. Bing, working in their near side corner. Trying to get it out. Almost worked it in neutral zone. Can't hold in over the left point. Rings around far side corner. Pass in the slot. Mafia trying to get an early advantage here in the early goings of the game. Puck comes back on neutral zone. Picked up in their own defensive zone close to the top of their circles. Puck trouble on the top half of the zone. Working its way through neutral zone. 1-on-3 as 8 line, shot and covered up and saved. 19:16 left to go in your first period. Face-off is dropped. 1. Puckered side comes near. Works it around the near side corner, trying to get it back out to the point. Does not. Gets thrown in far side corner. Mafia trying to pinch it off. Does so. Held in, top of the circle. Throws it around the far side corner, comes in the near side. Tries to get it out. Held in, left point only for the moment. Works its way into the neutral zone. Dumps back down. Goes on goal, trying to hold in. Can't. Comes back out in neutral zone. Works right in front of the scorer's table and will be dumped in deep by the Bada Bing. Working back in their own near side corner. Throwing it forward. Back in the neutral zone. And the Bing will retouch. Apologize, I just paused the live stream. Far side corner for the Bing. Trying to hold it in, can't. Comes back out neutral zone. Looks for a cross ice pass through neutral zone. Just out of the reach, looking for a backhanded pass. Gets it only as far as the blue line. Works its way back out. Top of the circles. Looks for a backhanded shot. Shot. Scores. Bing find an early 1-0 advantage here with 17:30 left to play in your first period. Once again, both the Bing and Mafia are tied for first place as the puck's dropped one back by the Bing. Works its way up through neutral zone. Just gets into their attacking zone. Trying to hold in right point. Does so. Comes out for the moment as the Mafia is trying to advance it through neutral. Holds up. Cross ice pass. Almost intercepted. Not before it's thrown in deep on net. Patted aside. Bing trying to work it out of their own defensive zone. Does so right on top of the Thunderbirds logo. Odd man rush working on the near side. Dumps it down in deep. Picked off by the Mafia. Mafia working through open ice. Trying to get it out. Can't. Look for a backhand opportunity out. Misses. Puck goes in the far side corner. Held in over the left point is the Bing. Trying to get out. Does so. Goes majority of the ice, but will not have the legs for icing. Back to pick it up is the Bing. Right at their own goal line, trying to throw it forward. Trying to get pinched off. Does so. Held in the zone, but the Bing are able to retouch. Pass off the near side boards. Gets it in the neutral zone. Dekes around. Backhands through the neutral zone. Stays on sides. 2-on-2 as 8 the line. Dekes around. Shot. Works it back behind their own crease. Looks for pass in the slot. Comes near side. Over to the right point. Puts a shot on goal. Misses wide near side. Pass from the far side corner. Comes to the point. Trying to pinch it forward. Over to the far side corner. Puck's rolling in open ice on the near side. Bounces off the near side wall. Held in right point. Shoots. Goes far on the far side. First man to it is a Bing. Tries to throw it over the right point. Nobody there. Puck comes out in open territory. Netminder thinks about coming out to play it and decides not to. Backhanded pass back to his own D partner. Coming out with it's the Bing. Through neutral zone. On top of the Thunderbirds logo. Will dump it down. Netminder makes a save and will cover up. 15-12 left to go in your first period. Face-off's dropped. One back by the Bing. Works it in the near side corner. Tries to throw it up in open ice. From the far point. Tries to find a slot. Can't. Trying to hold in the point. Puck comes out. D-to-D pass. Backhands it back in the neutral zone. Just underneath the Thunderbirds logo. And the Mafia intercept. Trying to get in their own attacking zone. Stays on sides. Will dump it down the length of the ice. First man to it is a Bing. Throws it forward, just out of the reach, and the Mafia is the first ones back to it. Throws it out into neutral zone, intercepted by the Bing back in their own defensive zone, trying to get it out, and it's pinched off at their own blue line. in a slot, shoots off a body out front. Here comes a one-on-one for the Bing. Tries to throw it in open ice. Looking for the rebound, nobody home. Mafia goes with the cross ice pass. Can't connect, and that will go down length of the ice for an icing. 13:50 left to go in your first period. Once again, apologize for how the stream may look or sound. Quite a different setup here tonight for PHA. Puck is dropped. Tries to find a way on creases. The Bing can't get it there. Can't hold it in left point. Here comes the Mafia the other way. Looks for a foot race. No icing as it goes the length of the ice. First man to it's the Bing. Far side corner. Trying to get it out. Whiffs on the pass. Shot on goal. Saved. Puck goes back behind their own net. First man to it's Mafia. Near side corner. One black sweater, one white sweater. Trying to get it out. Can't. Trying to hold in. Top of the point. Here comes the way with it is the Bing. 2-on-2 is hit the line. 3-on-2, excuse me. Tries to go around. Tries to throw it in the slot. Shot. Puck still alive as there's a collision in some open ice. Bing still have possession in neutral zone. Odd man rush. Throws it in front. Nobody home. Netminder may have got a piece of it. Trying to get it out. Does so as the Bing pick up a loose change in the neutral zone. Trying to glove down as a Mafia player would have had a full head of steam. Can't touch it, and that will go to length of the ice. A defensive zone draw coming up for the Bing. With 12:16 left to play in your first period. Both teams trying to get the early advantage in points. Both being tied at 4, being 2-0. Face-offs drop. Coming out with it is the Bing. Trying to look for a breakaway as it's tipped out front by a Mafia skater. And comes back into their own attacking zone. Back behind the Bing's net. Coming away with it is the Bing. Throws it off the boards. Coming away with it. Trying to stay onside. Offsides is the call. 11:33 left to go in your first period. Try to deke around, and a man just goes right off sides. Can't touch up. Face-off dropped. Puck rolls on top of the Thunderbirds logo. Trying to come away with it is the Mafia. Man gets tripped up. No call coming. Bing skating to their own attacking zone. In a slot, poke check to side. Puck sits in open ice. Trying to keep it in. Can't. Comes back out into neutral zone. Gets back out to the Bing's blue line, throws it forward, cross ice pass, almost intercepted. Throwing back forward for the Mafia, 1-on-1. Over to left point, top of the circle, loses it. Looks to throw it back in front of the net. Can't keep it in for the moment. As the Mafia have possession on top of the Thunderbirds logo. Coming away with it is the Bing with a full head of steam. 2-on-2 as they hit the blue line. Puck rolls far side corner, trying to throw it out front. Intercepted by a Mafia skater. Mafia throw it down length of the ice. Will not have the legs for icing. D-to-D pass by the Bing. Bing with a cross ice pass to a neutral zone. Good tip on net. And the netminder will cover up and kill it with 10-12 remaining in your first period. Bing currently lead at 1-0. Here in the early goings of game number 1. Game 2 will be between the Trash Pandas and the Dash City Ducks. Face-off dropped. Coming away with it is the Mafia. Intercepted by the Bing back in their own neutral zone, trying to work it forward. Puck battle along near side boards. Coming away with it is the Mafia for the moment along far side boards. Those at length of the ice will not be icing as he crossed his own red line. Trying to get it out of their own defensive zone is the Bing. Cross ice pass, far side. Stays on sides. Looking to drop it back, no. Works it back behind their own goal, throws it near side corner. Mafia is able to pick it off only for the moment. It's held in right point, top of the circles. Winds up, fires. Misses on the far side. Held in left point. Cross ice pass. On net, shoots, scores. Netminder made the initial stop. Rebound comes right in the skates here on the right circle. Fires it home in an empty net. Makes it 2-0 Bing. The Bing's last game, they won 11-1 over the Dash City Ducks. Looking to do the same here tonight. Winds up, fires off the draw. Saved made by the Bing. Coming near side for the Bing. Throws it in a neutral zone. Almost picked off by the Mafia. Does so. Cross ice pass. Works it in their own attacking zone. Fires. Saved. Puck comes near side corner for the Bing. Looking for an open ice pass. Goes the length of the ice. Does not seem to have legs for icing as the Mafia come away with it. 7:50 left to go in your first period. Trying to get around. Poke checked away is the Bing. Working through neutral zone. 3-on-2 is 8 the blue line. Lines up, fires, save. Puck goes near side. Coming away with it is the Mafia. Far side corner. 1 black sweater, 2 black. 1 white, 2 black, excuse me. Poke checked away is the Bing, trying to work it back forward. We'll dump it length of the ice, looking for a line change, and it'll get it. In the far side corner, Mafia trying to get something brewing here in the early goings of period number 1. Throws it in some open ice through a neutral zone, trying to get it in attacking zone, and they'll get there. Looking at Deke, spins. Tries to fire one on net, goes in far side corner. Working a back around the net. Backhand in the slot, nobody home. Coming away with it is the Bing. 1-on-1, trying to beat his man. Poke checked away through a neutral zone. Coming away with it is a Mafia for the moment, trying to throw it forward. Can't. As it's picked off at the blue line. Cross ice pass, nobody looking for it. Mafia's the first ones to it, crossing their blue line. Their neutral zone intercepted by the Bing. Bing throw it forward, trying to work with a full head of steam. Thrown out, can't keep it on sides. Looking for this man to retouch before he gets picked off by a Mafia player. Crosses into attacking zone, man falls down, no call coming. Puck sits near side corner, rinks around far side, whiffs. Excuse me, no, does not whiff. Coming away with it is the Bing. Cross ice pass to neutral zone, 2-on-2 is 8 the line. Lines up, fires, puck goes high. Misses near side. Coming through neutral zone, picked off. Caught it, put it right back down, is the Bing. Bing inside open ice, fires, shot, saved. With 5:44 left to go in your first period. Bing currently lead it 2-0. Waiting for a man to get back to his line. Puck is dropped. One back by the Mafia. Back behind their own net. Trying to ring it on far side corner. Intercepted by the Bing. Bing thrown on far side corner. Comes in the near side. Back behind their own net. Throws one out front. Back behind their own net. Mafia's first ones to it. Trying to get it out. Can't hold in left point. Throws one back in front of the net. Gloved up. No. Does make the save, but plays the rebound. Puck comes back out into the defensive zone for the Bing. Cross ice pass, D to D. Skates with it, throws it forward into some open ice. And that will be an icing call here with 4:34 left to go in your first period. Bada Bing lead it 2-0, looking to take sole possession of first place. Excuse me. Working near side for the Bing, trying to get something in back, working in the attacking zone. Tries to throw it in front of the net. Doesn't make it there. Works far side corner. Mafia trying to get it out. Does so. Gets it as far back as the Bing's blue line. Throwing it back forward through neutral zone. Coming away with it 1-on-2. Looks for a backhand pass in a slot. Finds it. Looks for a backhand forehand shot. Can't get it. Misses near side. Held in right point. Intercepted by the Mafia, trying to come away with it, trying to get something on the board here in the first period. 3 minutes left to go. Trying to retouch. Mafia come away with it, dekes around. Back for the Mafia. Almost had a breakaway coming before it was picked off by the Bing. Puck rolls back behind of the Bing's netminder, coming away with it to Bing. Comes back out in neutral zone as far as the blue line for the Mafia. Top of their circle. Cross ice pass. Top of the Thunderbirds logo. Intercepted in some open ice is the Bing. Into their own attacking zone. Far side circle. Shoots. Sharp ankle shot. Rebound goes in the far side corner once again. Cross ice pass just out of the reach. And the Bing intercepted in neutral zone. Little shove in some open ice. No harm, no foul. 3-on-2 as they hit the blue line. Can't hit on a connecting pass, and it's intercepted the other way. Mafia's best chance of the evening. Blocker save. Rebound. Far side corner. Pass in the slot. Almost intercepted. Kept in for the moment. Coming away with it is the Bing. He'll throw it up into some open ice. Looking for a line change, and they'll get it. No icing is the call. Mafia work back behind their own net. Working far side corner, man falls down. Looking for advantage. Can't get it as the Bing's the first ones to it back in their own defensive zone. Cross ice pass through the neutral zone. Going far side. Just crosses the blue line. Far side. Dumps it down. Picked off back behind their own net. Running around near side. Far side, excuse me. And that will be dumped the length of the ice. Excuse me. Sort of hard to see the puck here on Livebarn. Puck's back behind the Bing's own net. Working near side. Pass off the near side boards. Just out of the reach, and that will go the length of the ice for an icing. Just under a minute to play in your first period. .45 left to play here in your first period. Bada Bing lead it 2-0. Face-offs dropped. One near side. Shot. Saved out front. Rebound comes in the slot. Trying to get out of it. Under 30 to play. Gets it back out to the blue line and neutral zone. Just crosses red line. Dumps it in the length of the ice. Will not be far enough for an icing call as the Mafia picks it back up in their own defensive zone. 10 seconds left. Man falls down. Bing had an open shot. And the Mafia dump it the length of the ice. And that should do it. Here soon, excuse me. And that will do it for the first period. For some reason, I believe that the scoreboard is not working here inside of the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Annex. Going to take a quick 1-minute timeout, and we'll be back for the start of the second period. Bada Bing lead it 2-0. Bada Bing lead it 2-0 over the Camel City Mafia. This has been PHA Hockey. Coming back in for the start of period 2. Bada Bing in white, leading 2-0, will go right to left as they win the opening face-off. Pass off the far side boards. Excuse me, I had to start my timer. Coming back in for the start of period 2. Works it back out in the neutral zone, and that will go to length of the ice for an icing call. Just under 19:30 to play in your first period. Face-off coming into the attacking zone for the Bada Bing, working on the near side. Both teams looking to gain sole possession of first place, looking for a regulation win. Bada Bing currently up 2-0 off the opening 20 minutes. Bada Bing keep it in their own attacking zone. Top of the far circle. Working back by their own net. Tries to throw it up front. Can't. Here comes the Mafia away with it. 1-on-2 as they hit the blue line. Picked off by the Bing. Throws it back into neutral zone. Offsides is the call. Man in red couldn't touch back up. Just at 18:50 play in your second period. Face-off coming back in their own in the neutral zone, Dropped one back in their own attacking zone, intercepted by the Bing. Work through neutral zone on top of the Thunderbirds logo. Stays on sides, 2-on-2 as they hit the blue line. Shot. Goes in the far side corner. Able to pick up their own rebound in the slot. Looking to throw it home. Can't. Nobody there to throw it home. Here comes Mafia the other way. Beats his man. Throws it in the slot. Looks for his one time. Shot. Saved out front by the netminder. Circle that save for the Mafia. Bing, excuse me. Coming away with it, trying to keep it in. Poke checked. Mafia coming full head of steam. They had one really good chance just a moment ago. Works it through neutral zone, intercepted by the Mafia. 2-on-2 as they hit the blue line. Looks, fires, goes wide. Rings down in the far side corner. Picked off and thrown back in deep is the Bing. Bing with it back by their own net. Rings down near side corner. Puck comes out through neutral zone. Just goes off net, and that will go to length of the ice for an icing call. 17:30 left to go in your second period. Once again here tonight, I am not up top of the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Annex. I am watching a live stream while broadcasting this here in Raleigh, North Carolina, as the puck is dropped. One back by the Bing. Puck rings near side corner, working its way out through neutral zone. Coming full head of steam, got a breakaway. Foot race coming. Shot over, open net, shoots, saved, rebound. Is covered up. Great A chance coming the other way for the Bada Bing. Two great saves by two great netminders. Keep it a 2-0 game. Face-offs dropped. One big by the Mafia. Breakaway coming in. Full head of steam. Forward, backhand, shoots. Off the post. Rebound comes back out in front, coming away with it. Winds up, fires, shot. Covered up. And saved with 16-17 left to go in your second period. Biggest chance of the night so far. Face-off is dropped. And is covered up once again by the Bada Bing netminder. Right around 15:30 left to go in your second period. Face-off coming in the attacking zone for the Camel City Mafia. Puck is dropped, one back by the Bing, trying to throw it around the far side corner. Mafia able to regain possession, working it near side. Backhanded out front. Poke check to side is the Bada Bing. Mafia able to pick up their own rebound. Trying to get it out. Is the Bing can't held in left point, top of the circle. Digs around, backhanded pass over to left point. Winds up, fires, shot. Poke check, rebound, comes out front. And it's covered up once again. 14:50 left to go in your second period. Face off once again coming up on the attacking zone for the Mafia along the far side. Face off is dropped, one back by the Bing. Working back by their own net here on the near side. Pass off the near side boards, comes out and back in the neutral zone, trying to pick it off, can't. Looking to touch back up. Not before the Bing are the first ones to it. Throw it up in the neutral zone. But coming away with it is the Mafia. Left point, cross ice pass. In the open slot. Coming away with it is the Bing. Couple slashes, no call coming. Digs around, open ice, shoots. Tripped up, shoots, and no goal. Trying to listen in to see if I can understand what went on, but I believe that is no goal. Yes. Man crashed in the back of the net. Puck went in. Not before the whistle was blown dead. Face-off is won back by the Bing, only for the moment as the Mafia come away with it. Gets into the defensive zone for the Mafia, only for the moment as they come through neutral zone. Turnover. Here comes the Bing. One-on-one. Deeks. And loses the handle to it right at the top of the circle. Coming with it's a Mafia. And they're in attacking zone, only for the moment. Picked off, thrown forward. Looks to be a penalty upcoming. And that will be for looks to be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Right at the 12-minute mark. Thereabouts. Not sure what the two calls were for. Trying to stay on sides. Can't. Man falls down. Coming with it is a Mafia. Mafia working full head of steam on the far side. Tries to get in deep. Does so. Picked off by the Bing. 2 minute in penalty box are chirping back and forth at each other. Thrown back in deep is the Mafia. Bing pick it up back by their own net. Trying to get it out. Can't. Coming with it's the Mafia. Here come the Bing 2-on-2 as they hit the blue line. Deeks, poke check to side. Top of the circle. Shoots. And covered up. And eaten with just over 11 minutes to play in your second period. Ref coming over to the scorers table to relay some news, not sure of what. Puck is dropped, top of the slot, shoot, misses on the near side, looking for a touch out front, can't get it. Back in a slot, gets thrown outside. Comes in the defensive zone for the Bing, they're the first ones to it. Rings on far side corner, Mafia looking to throw it in the slot, can't. Nobody home, trying to hold it in right point, does so. Puck slows down right on the blue line, and the Mafia is able to keep it in. Only for the moment as it's intercepted by the Bing. Kicks it forward to himself through neutral zone into his attacking zone. 2-on-2 as 8 the line. Not before he loses the handle to it to the Mafia. Looks to be a delayed penalty upcoming. No, just offsides. Mafia pick up loose change back by their own net. Looking forward on the near side. Get it. Throws it back in the neutral zone. Looking to get a pass, can't get it. Coming with it's the Bing. Shoots. Save, rebound goes wide. First man to it's the Bing. Trying to hold in left point, can't. Foot race coming the other way. First man to it will be the Bing. Tries to throw it in open ice, not before it's intercepted. Offsides, they're able to retouch. Coming with it is the Bing. Thrown at length of the ice. Will not be an icing call as it's touched by the Mafia. First man to it is the Bing, right at the bottom half of the Thunderbirds logo. Far side corner for the Mafia. Trying to get it out. Can't. Near side circle for the Bing. Tries a sharp angle shot, misses. Goes far. Kept in, top of the right circle. Fires back by no net. Looking for loose change. First man to it is the Bing. Bing with an early 2-0 lead. Open slot. Shoots. Saved by the Mafia netminder. 8:45 left to go in your second period. Face-off coming up here on the nearest in the attacking zone for the Bada Bing. Face-off is dropped. Little tie-up. Not before the Bing come away with it. Near side corner, Trying to deke it in. Throws it over the top of the point. Just comes out. Picking up loose change in front of their own bench. Just under 8 to play in your second period. Comes out in neutral zone, only for the moment, trying to poke check it forward. Can't get it as the Mafia throw it the length of the ice. First man to it, intercepted, only for the moment as the Bing's able to get it out. Back at their own blue line is the Mafia, throwing it forward with a cross ice pass, working on the near side. Bing first man to it. Throws it off the near side boards. Picked off is the Mafia. Crosses the red line, hands it down. And that will be a hand pass. With just over 7 to play in your second period. Bada Bing lead it 2-0. Face-off comes back out into the neutral zone, wanting it forward. Is the Bing only for the moment. Mafia's first one's to it. Works at far side, dekes back around, comes behind their own net. Surveying his options. Trying to get the first point of the night for the Mafia. Coming away with it, foot race. Shoots. Saved out front, looking for a pass in the slot, nobody home. Held it in for the moment in slot. Open ice, back in and pass in the slot. Spins around, shoots. Rebound, comes it back out in the slot. Back on their own net. Right point comes down, crashing, throws it back in forward. Held in, top of the circle. Pass comes into open ice. Winds up, fires, shoots. Block out front. Here comes the Mafia away with it. Looks at throw it the length of the ice, off his skate. Held up in neutral zone, coming back in their attacking zone is the Bing. Back in their own attacking zone, the Bing skates right over top of it. Here comes the Mafia the other way. Breakaway. Forehand shoot, scores. Defensive turnover in the Bada Bing zone leads for the Camel City Mafia to get their first point of the night, cutting the lead in half, making it 2-1 in favor of the Bada Bing. Face-offs dropped. Coming away with it is the Mafia back in their attacking zone. Bing. Puck sets out front. Shoots! And I believe that puck is covered up with just under 5 minutes to play in your second period. Yes, it is. Face-off comes in attacking zone for the Bing. As it's dropped, held in left point, throws down in deep. With a cross ice pass in the far side corner. Looking for a pass in the slot. Can't get it. Tries to hold in right point. Can't. Foot race coming the other way. Bing's the first one to it. As the Mafia works it in their own attacking zone. Shoots. Misses wide. Able to pick up their own rebound in right point. Poke checked out. Coming away with it is the Bing. Trying to be the first ones to it. And they're not. Mafia throws the puck the other way. Winds up, fires, puck goes high. Held in top of the right circle. Tries to throw it out front looking for a tip. Nobody home to give it to him. Rings back around. Back of the net. Tries to throw it in the slot. Can't hold it in. Mafia will be the first ones to it in neutral zone. Both penalties have expired. Coming back away with it is the Bing through neutral zone into their attacking zone. Stays on sides. Skates right over the top of the puck. Has to go back and retouch. Man falls down. No call coming. Coming back the other way. 2-on-1. Poke check decides the Bing. Puck goes back by their own net. Rings it near side. Tries to get it around. And the Mafia will come away with it. Working along the far side boards. Digs around. Gets around attacking zone. Odd man rush. Skates in front of the net. Rebound comes back out. Left point. Deeks. Still has possession. Shoots. Pad save. Comes back out for the Bing. Bing have numbers the other way. 2-on-1 is at the blue line. Stays on sides. Cross ice pass. Can't. Has a clean stick to it in front of the net. Shoots. Scores! Puck finds its way on the near side, right on the left circle. Little pass into some open ice, right on the left pad of the netminder, and beats him right over the pad. Makes it 3-1. Bada bing. Puck comes back out for the Bing, working through neutral zone. Odd man rush will throw it the length of the ice. First man to it will be the Mafia. Working along near side boards, throws it forward, back out in neutral zone. Dekes around, back into pass. Caught up in the skates, but able to get it forward. Throws it the length of the ice, and that will be an icing call against the Bada Bing. Just around 2 minutes to play in your second period. Once again, set here around 10:30, the Trash Pandas are set to take up against the Dash City Ducks. As the puck is dropped. Working near side corner for the Mafia. Back behind their own net. Winds up, fires from the left point. Tries to throw it on net, can't get it. Back out in neutral zone, Mafia is able to pick it up. Digs around. Gets in their own attacking zone, only for the moment. Man falls down. No call coming. Poke check to side, stays on sides. Here comes the Mafia. Man's tripped up, no call. Stays on sides, 1-on-2. Digs around, works his way in front of the net, nobody home. And the Bing come away with it. Far side corner, rings it near side. Digs out front, kicks it back to himself. Near side pass along the boards. Foot race, 1-on-1. Deeks, stops, fires. Man falls down, no call coming. Trying to hold it in, top of the circle, end of slot, yes. Working to throw it in deep, can't get it there. Top of the left circle. Passing some open ice, gets it to him. Right through the legs, can't keep it in. Mafia come the other way. 2-on-2 is at the blue line, winds up, fires, rebound right out in front. Held in, left point. End of the second period here coming up momentarily. Winds up, fires. Works it back behind the net. Bing throughout the length of the ice, and that will be an icing call as the period comes to an end here momentarily. Offensive zone draw coming up for the Mafia. Right off the draw, goes on net, saved. Puck goes wide, trying to throw it out, can't. Held in left point. Puck just scrolls out. There'll be a 2-on-1 coming up the other way, 3-on-1 if they hurry. Gets it onside, stays on net. Misses just wide near side with a rolling puck. And that will do it for your second period. Bada being add 1, Mafia add 1 for a 3-1 lead after 2. Gonna take a quick 1-minute timeout. Third period coming up right after this. This has been PHA Hockey. Third period coming up right now. Puck is dropped. 20 minutes back up on the clock. Coming away with it is the Mafia. Works it into their own attacking zone. Gets it back out into neutral zone. Only for the moment, but Mafia pick up the puck. Third period coming up right now. Puck is dropped. Back in front of the net, trying to get something going, is the Mafia. Trying to hold it in left point, can't, comes in a slot, coming away with it the other way, 2-on-0. Coming back, lines up, fires, man falls down, no call coming. Had a 2-on-0 breakaway. Mafia defenseman comes racing in, pokes the puck away, keeps it a 3-1 game. Has to retouch back on sides is the Bada Bing. Mafia able to recollect. Cross ice pass. Touches out front. Will not have legs for an ice and goal. Bada Bing pick it back up in their own defensive zone. Cross ice pass. Working their way through neutral zone. 2-on-2 as they hit the line. Throws it over. 3-on-2. Throws it near side corner. First man to us, the Bada Bing. Shoulders a man off. Bing trying to get it out. Held in. Only for the moment. 2-on-1 the other way. Coming up for the Mafia. Far side. Tries a backhand one over. Can't get it. Throws it on net. Saved. Rebound comes in a slot. Working in near side corner. Trying to get it out to the Bing. Does so. 3-on-2 the other way if they hurry. Throws it over top of the right point. Tries a backhand one in. Can't. Coming away with it is the Mafia. They're able to get it out. Now they have their 2-on-1 rush. Lines up, fires, shot, rebound, looks for a backhand. Saved out front, rebound comes out for the Bada Bing. 2-on-2 coming this way. All except they look for a line change, they get it. We'll dump it length of the ice to complete that line change. So you can see a few players coming in for game number 2 here tonight. Mafia come in their own attacking zone. Bing come away with it near side corner, trying to get it out. Does so, works our way through neutral zone. only as far as the Mafia blue line. Picks it off. Looks for a sharp angle shot. Can't get it off. Far side corner coming away with this Mafia. Trying to get it out. Can't hold in left point. Able to get it out now. One-on-one battle. Puck race. First man to it is the Bing. They'll poke check it back out in neutral zone. On-man rush coming the other way. Top of the right circle. Tries to throw it on net and it's off the leg. Goes in the far side corner. Coming away with it is the Mafia. 2-on-2. Stays on sides. Almost loses it and does. Bing throw it back out in neutral zone. And that will go to length of the ice for an icing. With 16:43 to go in your third period. Bada Bing lead it 3-1. Apologies for that. Face-off comes back out for the Bing. Working our way through neutral zone. Picked off as the Mafia. Stays on sides. From the left circle. Looks to dump it back into slot right point. Lines up, fires, shot. Saved out front. Rebound comes out in the far side. Bing's the first one to it in the slot. Working our way through neutral zone. Stays on sides. 2-on-1. Dumps it over. Nobody chasing. Looking to go into slot. Can't get anybody there. Winds up, fires from the right point. Blocked out front. Coming over with it is the Bing. Stays on sides. Drops it back from the right circle. Winds up, fires, misses wide, far side. Rings around, back by their own net. Near side corner battle. One white, one red jersey. Man falls down. No call coming. Tries to keep it in and can't. First man to it's the Bing. Will dump it length of the ice, looking for the complete part of the line change, and they will. Mafia is the first man to it. Back behind his own net. Works it near side, throws it cross ice. Intercepted only for the moment. Poke check back out in neutral zone. Able to retouch back on sides. Coming away with it's the Bing. Bing throw it down in deep. Mafia pick it up back in their own defensive zone. They work it in their attacking zone. Near side. Sharp angle shot. Trying to get it in the slot. Off a leg out front. Wrap around. Shot just high. Rebound. Finds his way back out into the neutral zone with 14:06. 3-on-1 coming for the Bing. Shot. Misses just high. And goes out of play. 13:52 left to go in your third period. One of few puck stoppages here in the early goings of the third period. Mafia need to get some things going here to hopefully win it or at least force overtime. Mafia's one-timer whiffs. Trying to get something on it. Shot. Off a body out front, coming near side corner. First man to it's the Bing. They're trying to add some more advantage. Insurance, excuse me. Out front, comes back out into neutral zone, goes into their defensive zone. First man to it's the Bing. Trying to beat the line change, and they will. Stays on sides. Looks for a cross ice pass, can't get it. Out front, shoots. Tries to cover, can't. Back by their own net. Rings around far side, trying to keep it in. Does so, top of the left circle. Rings around back of the net. Bing's first man to it. Pass in the slot. Out front, and will be covered up. 12:41. And your third period. Once again here at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Annex. This is being brought to you by Livebarn. Being screen recorded here in Raleigh. with the driving conditions not being subpar, I decided this was the best option. As the puck comes back out into the defensive zone for the Bing, trying to hold it in, does so for the Mafia. Only for the moment, coming the other way, 2-on-1 for the Bing. Stays on sides, fires, misses near side. Trying to get it up, some Mafia can't, held in a slot. Trying to control a bouncing puck, can't, fires, looks for a backhand, shoots, scores! Bada being make it 4-1 on a backhanded shot out front. Mafia netminder made a great initial save, but they couldn't clear the rebound as it's poked in backhanded, making it 4-1. A great insurance goal for the Bing, as there's a timeout coming up for the Mafia. While they take that timeout, so will I. 4-1 lead. Bada bing. Timeout is over. Coming back into the neutral zone for another face-off as the Bing won it straight back. Give me just a moment as I'm going to restart my timer as there's just about 11 minutes to play. Bing come away with it in their own attacking zone, trying to add some more. Can't keep it in. Mafia trying to come away with it, can't. Puck battle, far side. Mafia come away with it. Trying to work near side. Man falls down in the backfield as the Bing's able to recover. Cross ice pass to neutral zone, off the boards, coming with it, some Mafia back in their own defensive zone. D pass. Working back behind their own net. Throws it forward and intercepted by the Bing. Offsides is the call. Icing, excuse me. And that will go the length of the ice for an icing. 10:20 left to play in your third period. Bada Bing lead it 4-1. Face-off will come in the attacking zone for the Camel City Mafia. Face-off is dropped, one back by the Bing. Held in, though, is the Mafia. Top of the slot. Fires. Blocked out front. Comes back into the neutral zone. First man to it is the Mafia. D pass. Throwing it forward. Intercepted for the moment. It's a Bing. Backhand pass. Intercepted once again. Bing come away with it. Poke check it forward. Has a breakaway. Forehand, backhand. Deeks. Backhand. Shoots. Saved out front. Looking for a rebound. Tries to outwit the goalie. Can't. Right point. Just comes out. Looking to backhand it. Back out of the zone. Can't hold in. Top of the left circle. Mafia trying to get some few points here in the middle goings of the third period. 9 minutes to play. Working back out in neutral zone. Mafia winds up, fires length of the ice. That will be an icing. Just under 9 to play. The Bada Bing will have an offensive zone face-off. Working here on the near side. Face-off is dropped, coming with it to Bing. 2-on-2 as they hit the blue line. Deeks crosses the other side of the ice, works his way back by the back of his net. Looking to throw one in the slot. Backhand, intercepted by the Bing. Bing come away with it, working right through neutral zone. Throws it forward. Just a little too far, passing the slot. Winds up, fires, shoots, scores! Cross to tally marks. 5-1 Bada Bing. Face-off is dropped. Won it back is the Mafia. Mafia trying to make it a little more respectable here in late goings, excuse me. Mafia have possession back in their own attacking zone, only for the moment coming with us a Bada Bing. Getting out of their own defensive zone, can't, held in left point. Man falls down. Mafia trying to get something going here in the late goings of the third period. Works back behind their own goal, far side. Right point. Looks to fire, misses. Here comes the Bada Bing the other way, 2-on-0. Throws it forward. Forehand, shoots, tries to go 5-hole, spins around. Looking to throw it in the slot, can't. Mafia come away with it. Lost possession for the moment, coming on top of the Thunderbirds logo. Gets in the attacking zone, winds up, fires, blocked out front, coming with it to Bing. Gets it out of their own defensive zone, throws it forward. Backhanded, comes out. Looks to retouch, throws it length of the ice, off the body out front, in front of the netminder. Kept in, backhanded in deep, looking for a pass in the slot. Stick is lifted at the last second. Held in, right point, top of the circle. Pass in the slot, one time, shot, scores. 6-1, Bada Bing. Just under 6 to play in your third period. Face-offs dropped. One back by the Bada Bing once again. Looking to kill a little bit of the clock. 5:40 left to play. Working attacking zone. Man falls down. No call coming. Shot. Glove save made by the Mafia netminder. Looks to be all. Livebarn froze. There we go, I think. Back the other way is the Mafia. Trying to add another one. Man falls down. Looked to be a trip. No call coming. Bing trying to take sole possession here in front of the Carolina Reapers. Bing coming the other way, looks for a backhand pass, finds it, working in the attacking zone. Odd man rush, Deeks, shoots, tries to go 5-hole, rebound comes back out. Mafia goes to clear it, is able to get out of their own defensive zone, throws it length of the ice, will not be an icing call, gets it in deep. 4 minutes to play. Mafia back on their own net, trying to get something going, passing the slot, bodied out front. Tries to hold in right point, can't get it, man falls down. Back to their own blue line. Slows down, throws it back out front. Offsides, going to retouch. touches back up, not before the Bing's the first man to it. Throws it forward, off his skate, coming back there with the Mafia. 1-on-1, winds up, fires, save, rebound, comes back out, near side. Spins around back by their own net, throws it near side corner. Bing, pick up the loose change, sits back by their own net, throws it near side boards. Still there in their own defensive zone, throws it full length to the ice, kicks it to another man, near side, winds up, fires, shot, rebound goes wide. Trying to get it out, can't get it out, now does. Through neutral zone, throws it length of the ice. Will not be an icing call, first man to it's the Bing. 2:50 left to go. Works at far side, Mafia is still not done. Trying to get it out, can't, Bing is able to keep it in. Only for the moment. Mafia has an odd man rush working through the neutral zone. Loses it offsides, able to pick up the loose change. Looks to throw it in deep, intercepted by the Bing. Bing through neutral zone, odd man rush, 1-on-2. Dekes around one man, looks for two, loses it. Trying to pick it up loose change and can't. Mafia come back away with it. Working through neutral zone into the attacking zone, tries to get poke checked away, can't. Held in right point. Finally able to get away with it, trying to throw it forward. Picked back off by the man in red. Man falls down. No arms get raised. Bing come near side, stays in their attacking zone, waiting for reinforcements. Dekes, shoots, looks for a backhand, goes wide, goes back into neutral zone, goes the length of the ice, and that will go far enough for an icing. 1:30 left to play in your third period. Face-off coming up. 1 minute to play in your third period. One back for the Bing. Top of the point. Fires near side. Intentionally into the near corner. Mafia trying to come away with it. Has possession back behind their own net. Looking to just kill time to keep it a 6-1 game. Keeps back around 45 seconds. Sort of just skating around, not doing too much. 40. Dumps it the length of the ice. Crosses the center red line. Will not go for enough for icing. Bing pick it back up behind their own net. 30 to play. And the Bing throws it forward. Crosses the red line. Here comes Mafia the other way, trying to add one more here late. 10 seconds. Winds up, fires. Misses just high. And the Bing look to clear it with 3, 2, and 1. And that will do it for game number 1. As the Bada Bing wins it in an impressive third period push, 6-1. And that will do it here for game number 1. Game 2 set to go underway here in just a few moments. And game 2 will be between the Blind Squirrels and the Carolina Reapers. Excuse me, no, that is incorrect. Game number 2 will be between the Dash City Ducks and Trash Pandas. Scheduled start time to be around 10:35. We'll go back on air here in around 10 minutes, so around 10:25. Once again, Bada Bing won it 6-1 over the Camel City Mafia. Thank you for watching PHA Hockey.